You know, I love Donald J. Trump. I love the guy. I followed his career my whole life. And as much as I loved him, I always kind of got that feeling that he would exaggerate, his net worth. Um, but this is the thing, okay? So now there's actually, okay, a fraud lawsuit that the New York District Attorney has now got a judge approved this, okay, where they feel that Donald J. Trump has inflated his net worth up to 2.2 billion in order to get favorable loans, insurance, whatever the case may be, premiums, whatever the case may be. All right, let me tell you the way I feel about this. I don't really see it being Donald Trump's fault. Look, I could say, now this is just subject to my opinion, okay? I could call up a bank right now and I could say my net worth is $10 million. Dollars. And I could show assets, write it down on a financial disclosure. The bank is really the one that's responsible to obviously appraise my properties. I mean, this is what happens in everyday business, right? Okay. And they have to do their due diligence and their homework to make sure that what I'm saying is accurate. Now, if the bank does not do that and just takes the word of either, me or in the case of Donald Trump, I think that's the bank's fault. I think that's the insurance company's fault. And I don't even think Donald Trump should be, I mean, this is just subject to my opinion. I don't think he should be held liable. They're asking for $250 million dollars they want him to pay. They're saying they want Donald Trump's children to no longer run the Trump organization. I mean, they're really hitting this guy hard. But isn't it like I seriously, isn't it the responsibility of the insurance companies and the banks to make sure that whatever Donald Trump said is accurate? And if it's like the way I look at it, if they go forward and they take his word and they go forward and they issue him these favorable terms, whether it be insurance or whether it be for a loan, well, that they're taking that risk. I mean, now I understand the argument. I get the argument. I understand that he doesn't have the right to lie. He doesn't have the right to inflate his net worth. But the thing is, if someone like just doesn't do their part, it's like I can give you 100 examples on this, right? Like let's just say I want to lease a car, right? I say, I have an 800 credit score. And they say, "Fine, what do you want?" I want a new Mercedes S600 AMG package, and they decide to give it to me, but they don't run my credit. You follow me? They don't check my credit report. They just take my word for it. It's like at some point, you have to also give the blame to the institutions that didn't clarify if what he was saying is true and just went ahead with the loan. Now, again, I'm not listening. I'm not trying to say what he did was right. I'm not saying that because I know there's going to be some lunatic who's going to say, but he doesn't have the right to do that. You're right. But to completely put all the blame on him when in fact it is the responsibility of banks and insurance companies to assure. Because I mean, if that would be the case, why can't all of us do that? Can't we all do that? Like, can't I call up a bank that I have $100 million net worth? All right, I need, just give me 50% loan to value. I need a $50 million loan. I mean, are they just going to say yes because I just merely said it and I kind of showed, whatever, a few assets here and there that were impressive assets. But again, they never did the appraisals. They never did their own homework. I'm not saying to you what he did was right, but I'm just saying that I think that a lot of the fault, just in my opinion, should not just be on Donald J. Trump. It should also be on the institutions and the insurance companies that failed to clarify if his assessments of his assets were in fact accurate. That's just my opinion. This video is not financial advice. I'm not a financial planner. This video is for entertainment purposes only.